We got a couple of special guests for today's AMA. Normally we go through and introduce ourselves for all the new people, but we're just going to make it quick. I'm Joey. This is John.
Yo, what's up? I'm John. We are the co-founders of Junior Punks, and we're super, super excited for this AMA. We have 2 raw NFL players coming on board. I'm excited. Yo, let's clap it up real quick. Clap it up.
Clap it up, man. Awesome. So, the 2 NFL players we got, you guys probably know, you probably saw the Instagram. It's going to be Damiere Byrd and Rodney Adams, both of the Chicago Bears, wide receivers, both raw as fuck, man. So good. You guys might have seen Damiere, his little touchdown last night. That was crazy, man. But we're going to get them up here so they can come talk about it. If you, Rodney and Damiere, if you want to put your hands up so I can pull you up here, we can get rolling right into this.
And real quick, too, for the people who didn't know, we are doing this. They decided to come up here. So we're super, super blessed to have them up here and just give you guys some value, some knowledge on their background. So we're super, super excited. Let's do it.
Hey, what's up, Rodney?
Going on?
Yo.
Hey, what's up, Damiere?
Oh no, what's going on? Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, so you guys probably recognize their names, man. They've been active in the Discord for since we were at 1,000 members, man, for a while. So it's super cool. They've been a part of this community. I'm super glad, we guys can, or all of us can learn from them. Real quick, if you guys want to just, introduce yourselves, one of you guys can start.
Yeah, Damiere Byrd. As you know, play for the Bears. This is my 7th year. Originally from New Jersey. Been around all over. Playing in the league. I've been on 4 different teams. Just living out the dream.
This is Rodney Adams. Y'all know me from the last AMA, from Orlando, Florida. This is my 3rd year in the league, and we're just living life just like Byrd. Finally teammates.
Right. Fire.
So did you guys know each other before?
No.
Nah, we didn't.
Okay.
Got you. That's sweet. Awesome. Well, we got, honestly, guys, I know it's cool for everybody in the audience, but it's also super cool for me and John. So we got a few questions that we personally just wanted to ask them first, just to kind of get the ball rolling. And then we're going to open up the floor to you guys. So, John, you want to start?
Yeah. So I guess a lot of people, for me, I'm just being in social media and just being a content creator. You probably know when you're doing something, you have to have a why on why you do things. So I guess what's your why? What's your reasoning? What pushes you every day, to be the person you guys are today?
I'll let you take it, Byrd.
All right. I think my why is my family. I grew up as with a single parent, my mother, and she bust her ass to give me everything that I could ask for. Anytime I needed a new pair of cleats, new gloves, she was working overtime. And every little extra thing that I needed, I knew that she would have to work overtime for it. So I made that promise to myself that, I would find a way to get the things that I wanted on my own. And I was blessed to have the athletic ability to play football, and I just kind of wanted to run with it as long as I could.
Yeah, my wall is my family as well. I grew up in a single family home. I was raised by all women, so it was my mom, my aunt, both my aunts, and both my grandparents. And when my mom passed away my freshman year, that immediately became my why. And this past August, I just had a daughter, so I'm doing it for her. I'm doing it for my wife.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm doing it for them.
For the both of them.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Well, sweet. So, obviously getting into the NFL, it's something that, millions of people, have tried to achieve in their life. Every young kid who starts playing football, that's their dream, but a very, very few amount of people actually make it there. What did you do differently? What was the mindset? What makes you guys different? Why did you guys get there? Well, what set you guys apart and what got you there?
For me, I always like my mindset was always, I'm meant for this. Like I'm meant to be here. And, it's funny. I always tell myself I'm a warrior. I'm a soldier. Whatever anybody else is telling me is probably a lie, because you walk around in life and people will tell you, you might not be good enough for this, or, they like somebody else for this and that. But, my mindset, I protected myself from other people's opinions and other people's voices. And I just listened to my own.
For me, I had to get it out the mud. I was always the smallest person. Like even in my friend group, I'm the youngest and the smallest. So I mean, I had to do everything myself. I had to get it out the mud, and I just had to prove every single day that I don't care that people older than me, people bigger than me. Y'all gonna have to feel me. So I mean, I took that mindset, from high school to college and now in the pros. It's like whatever I do, y'all gonna have to feel me. Like I don't care.
Yeah.
Amen.
Sure.
That's awesome.
That's deep, man. Well, yeah. So the next one I have for you, this is something I've always wanted to know. I watch football a ton, especially growing up. Because obviously, you guys have played for different teams before. What is it like going against a team that that you used to play for? Like literally, like the year after you're going back and now you're playing against all of your old teammates. What is it like just playing against the coach? The people or like the players that you knew, your best friends, and also sorry, and also as far as like the plays go, like do you have a lot of info? Is it easier to play against them? Do you kind of know the way the routes are going, or how does that usually play out?
Yeah, it's funny. I actually played my former team 2 weeks ago, the Cardinals, and I was going through that same exact thing. Yeah, it's a weird deal. You know half of the team, all the coaches, so it's kind of like a reunion. But at the same time, you getting ready to go out there and try to kick their ass at the same time. But it's funny because throughout the week, our team, our coaches come up and ask you different things and try to get you to figure out the plays, and do you still remember signs and all of that. But for the most part, year to year, everything changes. Football is ever adapting. You don't run the same plays that you ran last week, let alone a year later. But it's definitely dope because you forge so many friendships with these guys. People don't realize that me and Rod spend more time together than I do my fiance, and than he does with his wife and his daughter. So we spend a lot of time. We make a lot of friends, and it's always a good time to play each other.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Byrd hit on the head with that. I don't even got to go after that one.
Actually, I wanted to follow up on what you said about how you guys you spend more time together than even like with your family. What does the routine look like? As an NFL player, I know it's pretty rigorous. From like when you wake up, like what time you wake up, or what time you go to bed, and like what happens in between. Because I know it's a pretty rigorous schedule.
6:15 to 5:15.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Is that mostly like practice?
No,
meetings, practice.
Yeah,
lift.
see, that's the thing a lot of people don't know about. It's more like classroom work and meeting than it is the actual practice field. Like you do way more like preparation in the classroom than anything. Like practice is just what, Byrd, an hour and 30 minutes out of the whole day. Like most of the day, you're just in the classroom.
Wow.
For sure.
Breaking down film, watching games. It's
Yep, that's what I was just to ask.
Yeah.
That's sick. Cool. I got one of our moderators, Big Baby. He's actually just here standing with me right now. He has a question for you guys. A little more fun.
What up, guys? My name's Joey as well. It's kind of funny. I gotta ask, bro. What song gets you pumped up before your game? What's your go-to song?
Listen, I'm not even gonna cap with y'all. Sometimes I'm feeling Katy Perry. Sometimes I'm feeling the baby. It all depends.
Yeah, it depends. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I'm on my Meek Mill. You know, sometimes I'm on my raw wave. It kind of just depends.
Our wave is smooth,
Yes,
man.
sir.
And I'm a big Katy Perry fan as well. I can't lie.
I can't count with y'all. I can't count.
Yeah. Her music videos are fire, though.
That's big facts. That's big facts.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, hey, I think we're gonna start opening up to the floor now. So let's see.
I'm sorry. I got one or two questions.
Yeah.
I apologize. This is just because like a lot of people once they get into an industry, I feel like people like other people just think that they have it so easy, but you know, we all have our ups and downs. So I was gonna ask you, like, what do you guys do to look for inspiration when you're feeling a little bit down?
Damn, that's good. I think, especially in ours, I think people don't realize like our success is like instantaneously. Like we're judged about what we do like right now, and if you don't do it good now, then you're not good. You know, and in our industry, you can get signed today and get cut tomorrow, and be on the couch. And you know, sometimes some guys, man, you can go a whole season without a catch. You can go a whole year without even touching the field and still be on the team. You know, and you have to find a way to fight every day to try to get better, to try to take your claim and keep a job. And for me, to keep me motivated, I look back at myself coming out of college. I was undrafted. My first year, I was a P squad guy, like a practice squad guy. And I kind of had to fight my way up the ladder in order to be, you know, like a full-time starter, being able to, you know, make plays on a Monday night football, Sunday night football game. So I just kind of look back at the past of where I've been and where I'm at now. You know, where there was a time before where I just, you know, I cried and prayed that I'd get a play, you know, where I would just dream of just stepping on the field. And now I'm doing that. So just looking back and reflecting.
And you're killing it when you step on the field, man. I know a lot of people saw that play last night, man. That was crazy. The one touchdown, that was insane.
That boy snapped.
That was crazy. Literally, I was like, "This is so crazy that happened right before the AMA we had scheduled." I was like, "That's my boy." I was like, "That's that was crazy,
Let's
man."
be.
Jay got them burners.
Yes, sir. Man, well, let's see. I'm gonna pull someone up on stage here real quick. Let's see. We got Jeffrey. Jeffrey, I'm gonna shoot you an invite to pop up. Jeffrey's been in the chat for a while, man. I'm sure you guys have been seeing him. What up, Jeffrey?
What's up, guys?
How you doing, bro?
Yeah, what's good,
Jeff?
Hey, brother, just to let you know, hey, before I start, I just want to let you guys know, I am a Bears fan. I don't know how many Bears fans we got in the chat right now. But,
Yes, sir.
Byrd, last night, that play was crazy. So I got a question for both you guys real quick.
Yeah.
So I'll start with Byrd. I mean, that touchdown last night was crazy. I think you ran like a little wheel out the backfield. What's going through your head when you made that big play last night, especially against the Packers?
Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. That shit happened so fast. You don't have time to think. Like,
okay,
like you just get out there, you see what it is, and you just go. You see the ball in the air, catch it, and it's like, all right. I looked, I didn't see anybody around me. I said, man, I gotta get out of here. If I get caught, I'm never gonna live it down.
You took that one to the house, big bro. You took that one to the house. You turned the burners on. And then Rodney, I mean, I know it was preseason, but you had that 73-yard touchdown the day after your baby was born, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he a real fan. He a real fan.
Hey, you're a real fan.
So what's going through your head with a big play like that?
Man, honestly, when the ball was in the air, I just knew I had to make a play. Like, I told my wife before I left the hospital, I already had my touchdown celebration, like, planned out. It's just like I knew. And then when the ball was in the air, I was like, I got to make a play on it. And when I called it, I was like, oh, yeah, this is 6. Like, I just knew.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then a question for both you guys. This will be my last question. I mean, we're here, Junior Punks. I mean, like, I've been in this chat for a long time. I got whitelisted last week. What got you guys into NFTs?
It's crazy. Like, you know, Rod will tell you, me and Rod, when we have our breaks before, like when we're eating lunch before meetings and practice, we always just kind of just talking, like, you know, how we gonna find our way, how, like, we're learning, trying to find stuff, investments, everything. Like, we done been through the whole spectrum, real estate, stocks, crypto, and we like, man, we need to start looking into this NFT stuff. And I just happened to start researching one night, found Junior Punk, jumped in there, you know, just kind of try to see what's even going on. You feel me? And the next day, I'm like, Rob, you got to get in this joint. Like, you go get your little baby doll. Post it. We got to get whitelisted like ASAP. And we just hit the ground running.
Man, that's awesome. Listen, bear down. I really appreciate you guys. I mean, like, I've been a Bears fan since Devin Hester ran one back, the opening kickoff in the Super Bowl. I've been riding ever since. Much love for you guys, and, you know, bear down.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
That's what up, man. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. All right, next up, let's see who we got. We got a lot of questions. Dolce, I'm gonna pull you up real quick.
Okay.
It's gonna be your 6th time in a row. I know Dolce has been talking to Rodney and Byrd all the time.
Right. We already got a friendship.
I swear.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Dolce?
What's going on?
Just chilling, listening, enjoying it.
That's awesome. You got any questions, Dolce?
Yeah, I just had a couple quick questions because y'all was talking about music in the beginning. I know you've talked about where you're from, et cetera, and where you're at right now, but what is your take on the old time Tupac versus Biggie?
Ooh, Jesus.
Oh, Lord. All right, so I'm originally from Jersey. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I grew up on Biggie.
Oh yeah.
But I also have like that lyricist, like us against the world, political fight type Tupac in me. You feel me? So I like Tupac. I listen to a lot of that Kendrick, J. Cole. So like that Tupac is like right up my alley.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with Tupac though.
Okay.
I'm the same way, because when my dad was around, he listened to nothing but Tupac, like literally nothing but Tupac, and that's how like became more of like a Tupac fan, only because I heard him only. So I mean, that's how I came upon it.
Yeah, I understand. My cousins, they were all into that whole banging on wax stuff back then, and they were all Tupac this, Tupac that. So it was always, they're from, you know, West Coast all day, so they're always Tupac this, even though, you know, he originally came from the East. You know, we don't talk about that much. But
yeah, y'all failed to mention that one.
But the other quick question was, I don't know if you heard over in Twitterland or anything like that, but that artist Merkham's, like, are you familiar with him? How do you feel about him?
I actually have not heard of him. I'm gonna have to go check him out.
Yeah.
What is his name?
Merkham's, Murkemz. You can find him on Instagram. I just wondering because all these celebrities have been jumping in like, dang, he's fired. Chris Brown's like, oh my God, he's fired. So I just seen like if y'all had heard of him and what was your take on it?
Well, I heard of him now. I'm about to go listen.
Okay. That was really it, guys. I appreciate you answering the question.
Yeah, I appreciate you jumping on.
No problem.
Okay, 6 in a row.
Thank you, Dolce.
No problem. Yep, 6 in a row.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, next up, we got Iron Man. Iron Man 77. I shot you an invite, brother. You already know the drill. What up, bro?
What's up, brother?
Yo.
How you doing?
You guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, Damiere, I just got
What's
one
going
thing
on,
to
man?
ask.
What's up?
Why you gotta do my boy Henry Black like that last night?
Nothing personal, bro. I needed to get mine.
I'm just kidding. I'm just a big Packers fan.
Boo, boo. No, I just messed up.
Yo, my only question was, what made this project stand out to you guys?
I think the community. I mean, like, I've kind of, just floated around other communities just to see how, just to compare. And I mean, I haven't seen any other community like this one. I haven't seen any other AMAs every night. I haven't seen, just the amount of people interacting and being a part of this and watching it grow. I haven't really seen that. And so that's why I jumped in.
Yeah, the engagement with this community is like off the charts. Like, no matter what it is, everyone's always like involved. No matter what it is, Instagram, Twitter, like everyone in this thing is like really just waiting to blow, and that shit is insane.
For sure. All right, man, that's all I got. Thanks a lot,
you, bro.
All right, man. Appreciate that. Thank you for asking that.
Yes, sir.
All right, great questions all around. See,
a lot of people.
Next up, we got NFT Nomad. NFT Nomad shot you an invite to pop up. Drill. What up, man?
What's up?
Yo. How you boys doing? How's the team doing?
What's good?
Great.
I just had one quick question. I've been working out for the last like 7 months, and I know you guys are very athletic. My thing is, do you guys have like a set diet plan, or just because you guys are so active, you could just eat, whatever you want?
Yes.
Yes and no.
Okay.
Nah, I eat pretty clean. I think when I was younger, I ate whatever the hell I wanted to. But I think that if you eat clean or try to eat as clean as you can, you'll feel a big difference, and it'll go a longer way.
Yeah,
Okay.
like what are your goals?
I just pretty much, I don't have a goal where I'm trying to be like the most leanest person. I just want to everything look clean, So yeah, but I'm horrible at eating. I eat a lot of trash food, so that's just my only issue. But yeah, I appreciate it, and I'm gonna, I know that I gotta go ham on eating clean, so I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, most definitely.
Chicken and rice, man.
That's awesome.
Some
All right,
kale.
You talking about some kale?
I eat like 3 kale bushes a week, bro. I love kale. You can eat it with anything.
I like the dry kale with like the seasoning salt on it. Oh my god.
Ooh,
Yeah.
we're gonna be started.
Yeah. Go crazy.
Nice little snacky snacks.
Yeah, like kale chips.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we got Kalai Maloa. I shot you an invite, brother. Hop up here. So you gotta accept that invite. Unmute yourself. You guys know the drill. See, Kalai Maloa.
Where you at?
Where you at, brother?
We'll go ahead and we'll add someone else on.
Yeah, we'll bring someone else up here. Kalai, once you can figure that out, just accept that invite and just mute yourself until we take the other person off. But next we got Logan Jones. Logan Jones, I shot you an invite, bro. You've been up here before, you know the drill. What up, bro?
Yo, what up? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
How you doing, bro?
Hi, how's everyone's night?
Good, man. How you doing?
Oh, good.
All right, so I have 2 questions. My first question for you guys is, what was the hardest part for you guys getting to the NFL? Like, what was the hardest part about it?
Making people believe.
Yeah.
Like, believe in you guys?
Yes. Because it's like there's hundreds of thousands of kids who are trying to get to the level we're at. So, I mean, you only need that one team, that one coach to believe in you, and that's probably like the hardest part of it all.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and even to kind of like throw another layer on there, getting somebody to believe in you is so important because, like, we're in a business, So there's a lot of people that, you know, at the end of the day, somebody gets paid a lot of money, somebody gets drafted high, like those automatically jump to the top of the list. So if you're a guy that's on the fence and you don't have anybody to believe in you, then you may never get that chance.
Okay, that makes sense. And then kind of how you said, like, there's so many people who want to go into the NFL, that leads into my next question. So, like, that's a lot of kids' dreams. Like, that's their goal in life. And, like, since you guys are now, like, I'm assuming that's what your guys' dream and goal was, too. So now that you've, like, kind of achieved that, like, what's next? Like, what's your next dream and your next goal?
I mean, I want to open up a few businesses, do more of, just expand, actually. Expand into different ventures.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Be like Shaq.
Right. Yeah.
Man, I was at Staples yesterday getting some boxes. I seen Shock. I was like, yes, sir, get that.
Yeah, I think same as that. Like trying to gain and build that generational wealth for my family, kids, things like that in the future. That's really kind of that next step of kind of using football and the things that we get, the opportunities that we get, springboarded to that.
Amen.
Yeah. All right, that makes sense. Well, thank you guys.
Yep.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Awesome.
Thank you, Logan.
Sweet.
All right, catch you guys later.
All right, see you in the chat, bro.
Kawhi, if you can unmute yourself now. And then ask questions. What up, bro?
What up? How you doing, man?
What's up, man?
Hey, I'm good. How are you guys?
Wait, hold on. Before you ask a question, where are you from?
I'm from Hawaii.
Hawaii?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's what's up.
Yeah, I grew up on the Big Island. A lot of my cousins ended up going to like the NFL, but I'm not like super close with them.
I'll be in Hawaii.
What was that?
I said I'll be in Hawaii at the end of the month, Christmas.
Oh, which island?
Honestly, I don't know yet. I had my homie book my flight.
Got it. Hawaii's probably the nice one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I just had 2 questions, just kind of like basic questions. One of them is, who would you guys say is your guys' like biggest athletic inspiration, like growing up?
Ooh.
That's solid.
I got 2, Michael Vick and Reggie Bush.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go. It's crazy because he's still playing now, but Deshaun Jackson.
Oh, let's go, baby.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Why were those players specifically, like, what made them your inspiration? Like, why was it?
For D-Jack, I feel like basically like he was my size. Like we were same height, same weight. Like I was always the smallest, like Rod said earlier. And like that was like the most comparable person in the league at that point for me.
Okay, for sure.
So, I gotta say Reggie Bush's athleticism, and then Mike Vick's electricness.
That's solid.
Super solid. I have one more question. And it's mainly because like you guys were talking about how it's a super strict training schedule for you guys. How do you guys find that balance between work and family, like a social life and a professional life?
It's hard. It's hard a little bit.
Definitely.
But I try, like as soon as I leave the building, I try to just disconnect away from football. I try to get everything done that I need to get done each day before I leave. So when I come home, I can just enjoy home. Like I can just enjoy home, not think about football, and then I'll just pick it back up the next day at 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like for me, I'm never off the clock because right when I leave the facility, I have to come home and be a dad. So I mean, I have to leave everything football at the door as soon as I walk in the door, and then step right into being a dad. So I mean, it's hard. No lie, it's hard. But I mean, if you have if you know how to balance like your life, I mean, it's easy, it's simple but hard at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. For sure.
Okay. Well, hey, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for having me on here.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for hopping
thank you,
on.
bro. Thank you for the questions.
Appreciate it.
See that junior punk.
Yeah,
How's
man.
your profile?
That profile.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Up next, we got Dylan Marceau. Dylan Marceau, I shot you an invite, bro. You know the drill.
What's up, man? Where you from?
Guys, you hear me good?
Hey,
yeah.
Canada, from Canada over here, quite a ways away from most of you. Although I guess we're international now. Everybody all over the world.
International. What, Mr. Worldwide? Sorry.
I got a question and then a statement, maybe, for you boys. Question. I don't know if there's any bad blood at all or anything like that, but do you guys ever get a little starstruck, if you're lining up across the field from someone like Brady or some of the GOATs, if you will? Does it ever hit you different, actually being out there with them or against them?
Yeah, I think there's a different kind of respect that you have for those type of guys. I think we always look forward to. I know for myself, I always look forward to like playing a Rod or Brady, just being able to see the things that they do, and see how effortlessly they do it. So it's never really any bad blood or being starstruck. It's just you only get to see that type of greatness a few times in your lifetime, and to see it in person is a good thing.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh yeah.
That's facts.
Sweet. Yeah, I've always wondered
when Brady came here last year. Yeah, when Brady came here last year, it was just like I'm really on the same field as the GOAT. Not a lot of people can say that, but it's like he's here in the flesh, and it's just amazing.
Well, that's the thing, you got a lot of people. I mean, I'm a Steelers fan, so I can respect Brady just being a football fan and loving the game, but fans always think like, man, it'd be cool to see him or meet him or whatever, but fuck, you guys are out there with him, so that's sweet.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You guys ever had like any cool conversations with them?
No, I haven't.
No, I haven't either.
Not yet. Soon though.
Is there?
Not yet. That's it. Not yet.
My first question might be, can I get the jersey off your back? So I mean,
I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, make sure he hits another milestone before you ask him, so you can have a special one. Hey,
I swear.
Then the only other thing I got, I won't waste too much time. I know everybody else has questions too. I just wanted to say, here's my statement. You guys are sweet. It's cool. Listening to the call and listening to guys that have made it to the show, and then you hop on a call like this and you're down to earth and you're just cool dudes. So I just mad respect. I heard the stories growing up and putting in the work for your moms and your aunts and baby girl, and just wanted to leave a bit of a legacy and some wealth behind, and it's cool shit to hear you guys. So good work.
Yeah,
appreciate it. Good, everyone clap it up in the chat.
Yes, sir.
That was awesome, man. Thank you so much, Dylan.
You bet. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks for the questions, Dylan.
Take care. Let's see. All right. Next up here. Let's see. We got Jay Martin 226. Jay Martin, he's actually our first Oculus winner. Welcome up to the stage, man. Just got
brother.
invite.
Yo. Oh.
Yo.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hello? Did he come up and bounce out?
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. No worries. Let's see. All right, next up we got Crypto Nick. Crypto Nick, got you an invite to pop up here, brother. Hop up. Hey, there you are, bro. How you doing?
What's up?
I just got a couple questions. Quick. You guys seem like cool dudes. I mean, everybody, the whole mindset of like meeting NFL players is like, oh shit, I'm about to really make a pro fucking NFL player. Like, great. But like, if you got like one thing you could say to a kid coming out of high school, going into college, he thinks he's this star, this varsity star. He comes from a small town. What would you guys give him advice-wise to start doing more? Like, would you guys say that you got to more be like teamwork, or how would you say, like, if he's thinking of himself more than anybody, how could you change his mind, change the way he thinks? Like, what would you say to him?
I would say that's kind of tough because it depends on where you're at. 'Cause, I mean, you got some kids who go to these really poo-poo schools and they have no choice but to be like the self-centered guy because, I mean, they're the only ones that can do something. But then if you're at this other school where, you know, all 22 kids can help win, then your focus has to be on the team. So, I mean, it can go both ways only because of where you're at, to me. Because I've been in both situations. I've been at a private school where we were playing schools that just opened and it was like the dumbest thing ever. Then they switched from a private school to a public school to where all 22 kids were helping. So, I mean, it depends.
Yeah, I totally get that. Like, I started a private school all my life, eventually transferred to a public school. At a private school, I don't know if you guys know, like, IMG Academy and stuff. But
yeah, down in Bradenton.
Yeah, so I went to CBC in St. Louis, and we was always playing them and everything, basketball, football. And I think the biggest thing is when I changed to that public school, it kind of went from everybody having this standard to meet to, like, it just went way down. Like, it's kind of like, honestly, I'm going to skip this, come back to it. I got another question for you. Don't want to take up too much of you guys' time. All right, so if you guys, like, say you guys got one night, you're flying to Florida for a game, what do you guys do to get back on track? If you guys go to, like, 3 different places in a week, what do you guys do to just get back on track mentally, sleep-wise, everything like that?
Yeah, first of all, I'm trying to get as much sleep as I can. And then, you know, for me, I just dive into something completely irrelevant from football. So, like, whether that's, you know, walking my dog, doing, you know, researching NFTs, you know, like some type of side hobby that has nothing to do with football, like that really kind of resets me and kind of gets my mind right.
Okay, sounds good to me.
I'm big on, like, TV shows and movies. So, I mean, whatever TV show that I can find, I'm all in.
I totally get you on that one.
I love me some Marvel.
Same, for real though.
Thanks.
Last thing. What'd you say? I cut out.
I just said, have you guys seen Squid Games?
Honestly, one thing I haven't seen is that.
Oh, you missing out.
Yeah.
Am I
for
real though?
Yeah, you gotta watch it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I hope it lives up to the hype.
Oh, it does.
All right, awesome.
Oh, yeah.
And one last question for you guys. What made you guys differently besides putting in the work when no one else can see and putting in the work when everybody can see? what made you guys different? What do you guys think made you guys different from any other kid you guys played with or grew up with or anyone you knew that was just a star player?
I think the biggest thing that sets people apart is just like their mindset.
Yeah.
You know, like most of the time, if you the star player, you've never hit adversity. You've never really had any trouble playing. Never had any confidence issues, things like that. What gets everybody is when they leave high school, when they leave college, and they start getting around people that's just as good as them, or if not better than them. How they gonna perceive that? How's their confidence gonna change off of that?
You guys just roll with it?
Nah, you fight. Shit, I ain't
No,
rolling with
that's
that.
what I'm saying. I'm not saying just take it. I'm saying y'all roll with changing, constantly changing yourselves to adapt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely that.
Yes.
All right, yeah, we was a little mix up right there. Now, but I'll leave y'all to it. Thanks for answering my questions. Hope y'all have a great night.
Yeah, bro. Appreciate it.
All right,
Thank
peace
you,
out.
Nick.
No problem.
Thanks
for having me.
Sweet. Awesome.
Hey,
Mark.
yo. First of all, I want to shout out my homie, college teammate, you know what I'm saying? Lamar Shrugs, he in this joint. Go get him. Everybody clap it up for my guy.
Yo, hey, what's his name on here?
Oh, hold on. We doing shout outs.
Go get him.
We're doing shout out. Shout out to my dog Lee County. You know what I'm saying? Lee County in this thing.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I see Lee County in there flashing his hand.
Yeah, Lee County. We got Elibashu, Nate, Danny in this thing. Come on, stop playing with him.
Hold on, chill out, Rod.
Hold on,
we got everybody in here.
We got Simba in the thing too. We got teammate Simba. Okay.
Hey, leave it up to the Floridians. We bring the squad out.
There. Hey, we'll need to pull him up here. Hey. And you want to unmute yourself? Ask whatever you have.
What's up, guys? How are you?
Yo, Jay,
what's up, Jay?
Good.
How are you?
What up, bro?
So,
hey, congratulations on winning too, man.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. It was awesome. Quick question. So I have two younger elite athletes myself that play ice hockey at a high level. And what do your guys' pregame and post meals look like? I'm trying to get them to eat a little healthier and trying to force that down their throat about clean eating and, you know, pregame and postgame meals and stuff like that. What do you guys usually run with?
Usually they have that all set up for us. And,
Okay.
I mean, it's like a buffet type style, but I mean, usually I'm eating some type of pasta, spaghetti. Like keep it simple. Carb loading is usually the easiest to tell people to do.
We've been having like these noon games. Every home game has been a noon game, so pregame meal has been breakfast. Yeah, it's been breakfast. So.
Cool. One more question. What got you guys into NFTs? What sparked the interest in there?
Shit. Looking around on Twitter, seeing how much they selling for, to be honest. I'm going to keep it real. And we just started looking it up, and, you know, we kind of realized that it's a lot more than just buying and flipping. You know, it's a big community within it. You know, people really establishing relationships and all this type of stuff. So end up being more interesting than we thought it would be.
Amen. There's a little trick that I learned from some of the podcasts I was listening to, and I forgot what method it's called, but you essentially, I think it's like a collectible guy who's made like millions of dollars and still has millions of collectibles, and he buys one to hold, he has one to sell, and then he has one to keep as a collectible. So I don't know exactly what that method is called, but I kind of agree with it too. It's a really good method.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, thank you. That's all the questions I had. I appreciate your time, and you guys have a great night.
Yeah, man.
You too, man.
Thank you. We'll see you in VR, bro.
Absolutely.
We'll go ahead and add one more person on to ask a question. And then I know Rodney and Damiere, y'all got to head out soon, so we don't want to keep you too long.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Last person. Let's see. We got Byrd. Byrd, my boy. Shot you an invite. You know the drill. Hop up here. Last one. Make these questions good, baby.
Byrd, how you doing?
Byrd? Yeah.
We love the profile picture, man.
Hey, thanks, man. And kind of a silly question, but I've been listening to Damiere. You know, I'm fire. I like it. I'm new to this whole NFT thing, so thank you, everybody. But I like watching that show, Ballers, and I'm curious, like, how much percentage is that show reflective of what you guys experience in the NFL?
I'm not even gonna lie. I haven't watched Ballers.
I watched Ballers I probably watched like the first 2 seasons. It's definitely exaggerated a little bit, but like most of the stuff, there's at least 1 or 2 people in the locker room that has experienced or done some of those things for sure. So it's not far off, but you know, obviously they got to fluff it up to make it good TV.
Right on. And then my last question, a little more serious. I'm always curious to, especially with professionals in my own profession, your profession, whatever it may be, on what they're thinking about doing or trying to take it to the next level. What's the next level for you guys as far as in the NFL? But how are you going to push it beyond what it is today? Like what's out there? What's going on right now as far as like bringing it up to another level?
Yeah. I think for me, just being more consistent, continuing to make plays like I have been in the past, and just kind of leveling up as a player as a whole.
That's definitely the number one, is being more consistent. Like the big number one.
Yeah.
Consistency.
And how do you, can I ask, how do you guys, like, when you talk about being consistent, like, how do you execute that? Like, how do you plan for that? I'm just curious.
I mean, catching every pass that's thrown to you, getting your depth on each route.
I think, that and like consistency is just really, like in our sport, being able to have the same result in unideal situations.
Exactly. All right. Well, hey guys, I appreciate it once again, and yeah, man, you guys are awesome to talk to, so down to earth, and it's great to see pro players made it to the show. Just be able to talk to like a bunch of bros, man. So I appreciate it. I'm out. You guys all out there, Junior Punks.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Junior Punks.
Junior Punks,
baby.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Awesome.
I think to follow up on this consistency thing. I mean, like, I feel like a lot of us can relate. It's just really doubling down on yourself, and just whenever you have the chance, is basically just looking and see what you can fix and what you can improve on, whatever niche you're in. I feel like consistency is just making sure that you're always just bettering yourself and doing it 10 times harder every time. So
yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. Real quick, so this will be the last question. I had a question myself. What are a couple things that you guys are just proud of for yourself that you guys were able to accomplish and really just knock down over the past decade?
Reaching the highest level of sport.
Yeah. I think that for me, reaching the highest level and then getting knocked down at the highest level and still fighting to get up and keep going.
Mm-hmm. Say it louder for the people in the back, Byrd.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Rodney, Damiere, man, you guys are a pleasure. I appreciate you guys coming on here. I'm glad to have you guys in our Junior Punks community. You guys have been a blessing. Super, super dope people. Yo, real quick, everyone clap it up for Rodney and Damiere, yo.
That was huge, man.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you guys so much for coming up. We really appreciate it. Like, honestly, it's huge. You guys have so much value to provide to us and to the community. So I really appreciate you guys coming on here and taking your time. I think we all got some really great insight, about the NFL, about, bettering yourself as a person, about, the right mindset. And so I really appreciate you guys coming up for that.
Yeah, no doubt. Appreciate you having us.
Thank you for having us. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah. Another round of applause, guys. Rodney, come here. Let's go.
Yeah.
Thanks, pal.
Sweet, man. Sweet. Awesome. And then, so we just, as the Junior Punks, we just want to make a couple of quick announcements just for the project overall. So we are going to be going live here in about a few hours on Instagram. We're going to be announcing a couple more of those VR giveaways. So make sure to tune into that. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for all tuning in. This was awesome. I'm so excited. This is really the start of the roadmap right here today. So all of you guys that got to witness it, man, insane.
Rodney and Damiere were a part of it, man. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you for having us.